Hello everyone, this is Kamal Bunkar. Today I am going to show you how to publish native Android app on Google Play Store. It is very easy to publish the app on Google Play Store. It will take hardly 15 to 20 minutes to upload the app. And before going to start this video, if you didn't subscribe to my channel, so please subscribe it and also click on the alert button. Let's move to the coding part. Before we start all these things, first I will tell you need the screenshot your phone screen. So just run your app and take the few screenshot. At least 2 screenshot is mandatory, so just take 4-5. There is a fixed dimension you need to use when taking the screenshot, and if suppose it is not possible, so you can use any image editor. Using that one you can resize your screenshot images. Okay, so as I already have my screenshot ready and the feature image as well, I will show you in the video what dimension you should use. Okay, and even in the Play Store you will see all these details. So first of all, you need a Google Developer Console account. When you will purchase it, you will see a default screen. Right now it is a new account. Okay, and to purchase the Google Developer account, just search on Google publish app and you will see the first link, play.google.com app publish. Log in with your Gmail ID. When you will continue to the next page, it will be ask you to purchase a plan. So it is cost $25 right now. It is the one-time fees. Okay, and you can use any credit card for that one. Now move to the dashboard. So as you can see, it is a blank dashboard. I am going to create a new app. Just click on that one, name your app. So right now I am using a name choice, language English. It is an app and this is a free app. Confirm meet policy, yes, create app. So this new console is different from the previous one. Previous one means the appearance was different, and from the last 1 years they have changed all these things. Okay, but still it is a very handy, so you can see all these things. Okay, this is your dashboard. Okay, so release your app, click on view task. So this is a tester task. This is a provide information about this one. Okay, so this is good. Click on first option, app access. Okay, so all functionality are restricted or some functionality are restricted. So you need to provide that if there is a test user and he want to test all your app functionality, means Google team, he wants to test your functionality, so you should tell them that yes, there's a login password required for testing entire app. Click on this one, instruction. So right now it is a user login, so you can see the text over there. Enter the name of this instruction so a user can or Google can recognize the scenario they apply. Okay, so user login is the scenario. So this is the one test user login, and the password is for this one is 123. Okay, and just tell the Google team that what they should do when testing the app. So use this login details to test function like add to cart, order summary, place order, and order history. So that's enough. Okay, don't go too deep in the description part. And if your app do not require any login, so just select all functionalities available without specific access. Okay, and go back again. First is complete, second is the add. Is there any ad in our app? No, right now in my app there is no ad, so click on no. If you have, so click yes, and then they will promote the other things. Okay, so right now I have no image on ads on my app. Okay, saved complete. Go back. Content rating. So start questioning. It is just a simple question answer. So you should provide your email ID where you will get the certificate. Okay, so I have write the email ID, and my app category is a shopping app. Okay, so you can select your category. It may be different for your app. Okay, blogging or social media news, so you can select it. It doesn't matter a lot. You need to just select the category. That's it. Okay, so there you need to provide all no options. You can read all these things one by one, but generally all these thing is no. Okay, and save. Next, and once it is ready, just submit it. Don't worry about the rating and these things. It is just general ratings. Okay, and if you want to update the rating again, or if you think that you select the wrong answer, so you can start again. Okay, now target audience is whether this app is for kids. So right now my app is the shopping app, so it is not suitable for the kids. Okay, so I will select this option. If your app is built for the kids, so you can select this option. No, and if Google disagree with your answer, you won't be able to update your app. So what is saying? It is saying, could your store listing unintentionally appear to children? So no, it is not possible generally. Okay, so you just select this one and save. Okay, it is ready. News app is your app is a news app. No, my app is a shopping app. So no, it is not a news app. If your app is a news app, so select this one, and then it will be let you know another page. App category and other things. So my app is the app, not a game. So you can see, and the category is the shopping. For my case, it is shopping. You can select other one. You can add the tag. It will be help you on the SEO thing. Okay, and your ID, phone number is the optional. This ID will be your Gmail ID. If you want to provide the website, so you can provide it. Otherwise, leave this thing blank. And select this one if you want. These are the optional things. So I am showing you what are the mandatory thing and how you can publish the app very quickly. Okay, now set up your store listing. So this is my app name, and short description about this app is buy quality products from our online app, and write some description. Guest login, search products. You can write the description, full description. You can write over there, and add to cart. I am just writing the function, not proper description. Now the icons. So this is the important thing. Okay, and you can see the app icon. This is your main icon. Okay, so it should be transparent PNG and 512 by 512 pixel. Okay, I already have my icons ready. So this is a logo, and you can see 512 by 512 in pixels. Okay, so I can just drag and drop it there. And the second thing is graphic icon. So there you can see 1024 by 500. Okay, feature PNG. It is also PNG file. And video, if you have any promotional video URL, so you can add the YouTube video URL over there. And phone screen size, screenshot. So there you can see between 320 and 3840 pixels, should not be exceed 8 MB, and that will be aspect ratio. Okay, I already have this screenshot, so I will just copy it and drag and drop. Check there. Okay, it is ready. It is ready. For 7-inch tablet, even you can upload this mobile phone screenshot over there. You can, if you have the tablet screenshots, so you can add the tablet screenshot as well. If you don't have, so you can use just mobile phone screenshot. They are not testing the screenshot at all, because Google review system is machine made. Oh, okay, now all this thing is ready. Good. Now save it. Again come to the dashboard. Select country and region. So this option, now we have completed with this thing. Store present, main store listing. We have completed all these things. Okay. Now we are in this segment. So create a release. Before that one, it will ask to select the region, for which region or country. Right now I am selecting all region. If you want a specific region, like for India, just select the India only. Okay. If it doesn't matter to you, so just select all the countries. Okay, right now there is no release available because I didn't upload any APK till so far. So it is saying that Google will sign your app as well. You will sign your app using Android Studio, but Google also sign your app. Okay, accept this term and condition. So in case if you lost your keystone, so you can recover it using a Google signing process. Okay, so there we need to upload our bundle ID. Okay, so come to the Android Studio, click on the build. There you can see sign and generate sign bundle. You should select the Android app bundle, and there you need to select the path. Okay, create a new one. I am going to the name your app and write the keystone. Okay, and then it will ask to asking for the password. Okay, so just keep remember this password. It will be very important, and every time you will upload the app, you should provide you have to provide the password. Okay, password is suppose choice @123, and alias password @456. Okay, you can choose anyone. And don't change any other thing. This key value 0 and error you can change, but doesn't matter. And the first name, last name. So organization, you need one organization, Actually, it is published by me. Just fill the details. It is not important, and nobody is going to cross check that one. Okay, and click on the next. There in this option you should select debug and release. So release, because we need to publish the app on Play Store. Click on finish. So there you can see, once it is ready, so you will see one pop-up box over there. Okay, now build is ready, so click on that one and then locate. So where it is actual path in Mac, my Android Studio project name, app, release, and this is my .aab file, and I am going to upload it. Just wait for a while. Once this upload is ready, you will see the version number as well there. Okay, so now as you can see, the APK bundle has uploaded, and this is the version number. Actually, when you will upload the new app, so that will be version number 1. Okay, in Gradle file, actually Gradle version number 1, but this is not my fresh app. We are updating the app actually with the and uploading on new Gmail ID. That's why. Okay, just write a release note or update, whatever you want to write, you can write over there. And once it is done, click on the review. There is one error. Okay, so there is some error. So why it is happening? So just check over there. There I have written the read storage and this thing, so it is not required. Actually, you can delete it. If you add this thing, you should take the prior permission from the Google that we are using this read phone state. Okay, so there is one error, so I have just resolved this one. And what I need to do, because now I am going to upload the again a new APK, so I will increase the version number. Okay, so you cannot upload the same version number APK again on the Play Store. So once it is done, just run the app again and then rebuild it. Okay, so this is done. Now I am going to again register it. So it is how you will update the app. Once suppose you make the mistake or you have successfully upload your app, and next time you want to upload it again, so you should increase version number, then again do the same process as I am doing there, release. Now it is ready, local, and discard this release, create a new release, and okay, now it is ready. Just make a note. Good review. Okay, so there is no error. It is just a warning, so you can ignore this one. Okay, it is not an error, it is warning only. And everything done, so just click on rollout. Okay, so just wait, and now your app is in review. So Google will take at least 5 days to review your app. Okay, after 5 days you will get one email on your registered email ID. Okay, so that will be your certificate. That means your app has published. So after that you can share your app link to your users or social media, whatever. Okay, so I hope you like the video, and if you find any error during this process when you will implement same thing on your system, so let me know. I will resolve the issue, and please comment on the comment box, so I will know that you like the video or not, or you have any doubts about this process or not. Okay, and also subscribe to my channel so you will keep updated with the new development. So this is the native Android app, and we are also working on the Flutter app, so you can see the Flutter app development series on my channel as well. And that's it for this video.